Guys, welcome to KK Java Tutorials. In previous video tutorial, we have learned about no args constructor as well as all args constructor of Lombok project, right? In this video tutorial, we are going to look at required args constructor. That's the middle one, right? So let's try to understand through an example. So guys, here in this same project, I have added one more model class. It's called student. Okay, so here let's say I would like to generate two string, then add two string. Already we have seen in the previous video tutorial. So here you can see two string method has been added, right? This is also a Lombok annotation. Now here I would like to use no arg constructor, right? If you use no arg constructor, then it will generate a no argument constructor, right? So already we have seen. Now let's say some of the fields are either final or required or mandatory field. Then in that case you can use at required arg annotation, right? But it is showing some error, not a problem at all, because we haven't basically declare any fields mandatory one, or we do not have any final fields. If you look into the documentation, what it says, generate a constructor with the required arguments, right? Required arguments are final fields and fields with the constraints such as not null. So let's say if I go ahead and if I create, let's say I want id should be not null, right? Should be not null, and that's also from Lombok import, right? Id and name I would like to make as not null, right? So here you can see now Lombok has generated another constructor, argument constructor, and their first argument is the integer and second argument is the string, right? That means first argument is the integer, that is nothing but the id, and second argument is the name, right? So see how clever is the Lombok, right? So to make use of this at required arg annotation, you understood, right? If some fields are mandatory, then Lombok will take those fields and create a constructor. Let's say if you add some final field, right? Private final, then let's say string, and let's say channel name, right? And let's say I do not initialize this channel name, right? Then it is showing no argument constructor is showing some compilation error. Reason is that when you have a final empty field in your class, then that has to be initialized inside the constructor basically, right? Else what you can do, you can instruct the Lombok to initialize this field with the default value. And how you can do that, what you can do, and here you can see in constructor one more string has been added, because this is Lombok has realized, okay, you have added one basically final fields, right? And that has been included in the constructor as well. And here I can do a flag force, right? Force equals to true. That already we have discussed in the previous video, right? When you do force equals to true, that means your final empty value will be initialized with the default value. So in this case it is a string, so default value will be null, right? And here you can see compilation error has gone, right? Now I can go ahead and here I can create an object of a student in two ways, right? Either using default constructor, so I'd say student1 equal to, because we have a two constructor, right? Default constructor, and here of course you can go ahead and you can set the value. And again we can create a student class also by calling the argument constructor, right? We can use the argument constructor where id, name, and channel name, these three are mandatory one. So here you can say id, and then you can pass name, and here of course you can pass the channel name, right? Let's say KK. So here that's how basically constructor gets generated using these annotations, right? No var arg constructor, and as well as required arg constructor, right? And here if you use Lombok annotation, then it will basically automatically will generate a necessity constructor, right? Based on the information provided here, right? You don't need to write explicitly this constructor. That's the advantage. So guys, that's all I wanted to show in this video tutorial.